But the first of all thing is try to be the best what you are doing in your life. That's the main point for me.
Welcome, Master Ricardo,
Welcome, Master Ricardo.
to
Thank
our
you.
humble podcast.
Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate to be here.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for being on the Wise.
Yes, the Wise podcast. Master Ricardo, I would like to hear first, who are you? What do you do? Tell me a little brief about behind this very gentle and kind personality. What kind of monsters there is?
Just when we need.
Just when we need. Okay.
The monster just show up just when we need.
Okay.
Okay. My name is Ricardo Figueiredo. I came from Brazil. I have been here almost 7 years now. Okay.
Mashallah.
And then I came first of all, to teach under the government flag, to teach Jiu-Jitsu at school here. Okay. So now I'm 47 years old. Okay,
Mashallah.
living here in
You don't look
Dubai.
like.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes.
I appreciate it. That's kind of the martial arts giving us. Okay, good healthy, good shape.
The look, there's no wrinkles, the good skin.
Yes. Because we have a lifestyle to do. Okay, and then we can get a lot of advantage from this. Okay, so I have been training in the district around 30 years. Okay,
30 years of training.
30
Whoa.
years, 30 years. I started so soon. In my young age, my first martial art, what my father introduced me, was kickboxing. And then I fall in love. Because in my young age, I have some bullying at school. And then to manage that kind of situation, my father brought me to one gym. And then when I saw
You fell
what
in
I-
love with the process.
what I can do after learning some kind of martial art, it's amazing for me.
So, how was your age at that time? How old are you?
Around, 12 years
12 years old you
12 years
started.
old, yes. Because, from the government schools, some people, they are annoying.
Yes,
Some
yes.
people are calm.
It's an international issue.
Yes, it's an
Every
international
country,
issue.
we all
Yes,
face it.
Yes. So to develop my confidence, to develop my humbleness, okay, my father just thinking about, okay, what I can do to help my son. So he invited me to show, just to take a look. But when I went there, man,
You loved it.
I love it.
And
because
since then-
in my young ages, I saw many movies about Bruce Lee, about karate, Karate Kid, and then when I saw that kind of martial art in front of me, and then I thought by myself, okay, I can use that to help myself.
All right.
And then I start, and I'm here, 30 years ago.
30 years. Was it anyone in your family also practicing any
Martial arts.
martial arts?
No one. I am the first. But after me, many started.
Your
to
sons,
do.
of course.
Yes. Thanks God, he also is black belt under the Jiu-Jitsu flag.
All right.
And he teaching here also in Dubai.
Oh,
Okay. In
so
the
like father,
government-
like son. He took the secret.
Exactly. Like father, like son.
Nice,
Exactly.
nice. Do you fight with your son?
I train with him. If I need to fight, I just tell him, hey, keep quiet, sit down and listen me.
Master Ricardo, I would like to know what sort of disciplines your expertise in for martial arts. I'm sorry to add martial arts.
Okay.
What do you specialize in? What are you really good at?
Tiff, I can tell you that, okay? I had a lot of training in my life. I start from kickboxing. After that, I did some kind of judo. But when I started jiu-jitsu, I another again, my second love. So I can tell you properly, striking under kickboxing and jiu-jitsu, the part of the grappling.
All right.
So I'm specialized in that too. Why? Because I combine the two of kinds of martial arts to teach my students to be complete, to be a full.
Striking and the grappling.
Yes.
Is this under any federation?
Yes. From EBJJF Jiu-Jitsu,
International Brazilian
International
Jiu-Jitsu
Brazilian
Federation.
Jiu-Jitsu Federation,
Alright.
and from WACO Kickboxing, World Association
Of
Kickboxing
Union
Organization.
Okay.
From
Alright.
Amazing.
under these two.
And I would like to know about jiu-jitsu in specific, because as you mentioned, your love for jiu-jitsu.
It's your passion.
Yes,
Do you love it more than kickboxing?
it's a true love in my heart for both, but a little bit more for jiu-jitsu.
jiu-jitsu.
Yes, because when I start kickboxing, I should do striker. So maybe sometimes you get some injuries, some issues.
Concussions on the punching and kicking.
Yes, punching and kicking. And if you don't know how to do properly, you can hurt. You can hurt yourself. Okay, that's the truth. But when I realize under the jiu-jitsu, we can
Move.
no. We can manipulate someone, okay, with our arm without any punch, any kicks, any damage. Okay, I think by myself, okay, I will go through this because I can manage any situation what I can have in front of me.
So you can, let's say, win the situation without hurting the other person.
Yes.
Okay.
Without hurting myself and without hurting
the
another
other.
ones.
Can this be used in the streets?
Yes, for sure. Jiu-Jitsu was created for weak people. Why? Because most of athletes, they are stronger, they are healthy, and they knows how to defend themselves. But weak people, general people, they doesn't know.
The public.
The
like
public, they
everybody,
doesn't know. Okay, but that specific kind of martial, they can help in us to make confidence, to hold some situations, to
Fighting bigger opponent.
bigger opponent, heavier opponent, okay, and maybe sometimes more than one,
Okay.
okay? So that's
nice
Jiu-Jitsu giving us that kind of ability. So was created for one guy, okay, from Gracie family in Brazil, and he was, do you know how heavy he was?
What was his name? Roger Gracie?
No,
No,
not
Roger
sure.
Gracie is new one. I'm talking about the beginners.
The beginners?
Hélio Gracie, Grand Master Hélio Gracie.
That was 19 or 18?
50. 50 kg.
50
50
Oh my
kg. And the record until these days, nowadays, the record from the Book of Records, okay, Guinness Book, from the Guinness Books, okay, and it's still there until today. He had the most longer fight in the history, 3 hours and 45 minutes.
Oh my God.
Okay, he fought one guy is heavier than him, and he fought during 3 hours and 45 minutes. Have no one in the history doing more
Fought
than
for
him.
that time.
Yeah,
And he was 50 kg only.
50 kg.
That's crazy.
50 kg.
That's crazy.
And his opponent 90.
Oh my God.
Almost double.
Almost
It's
double.
almost double your size. Yeah. If let's
Exactly.
say, Atif wants to start martial arts today, shall he start by striking, or the person should start by jiu-jitsu or by grappling? From an expert perspective, I'm a beginner, I'm
Okay.
a weak person.
Oh, for
Jiu-
our kids, if I
Yeah,
want
or
to like
for the
Yeah,
kids,
yeah.
jiu-jitsu
some
or
kids.
striking.
Oh, I have 2 points of view. Okay, you must have to know and choose what you want. If you want to give kids, okay, I suggest start from jiu-jitsu. Why? Because it's more kind
To not
type
make injury in the
to
early
make
age.
injuries, okay? But if you are some youth or adults, you can start from striking because you start to know how to move, how to approach, and how to defend yourself.
Distance, I think.
Yes, yeah, I'm talking about how to manage your
Manage.
what
distance.
intensity to throw a punch,
Yes.
stronger, lighter. Because at that age means at our age we know how to play around. But if we are on a youth level, we'll just
And
Go wild.
injury
Go
and
wild,
acute.
go
you
wild.
don't know how much
because-
your potential power is.
Yes, because they think it's just jokes. It's just a game.
They're playing.
Yes,
It's like a sport, another
yes,
sport.
Yes, and sometimes they are so exciting. Have to be a good master to take a look over them.
All right.
Okay, because should be in the safe part to kids and really young people starting to do.
Master Ricardo, there's something that drove me crazy, and it's related to martial arts disciplines. It's been around 11 years that I've been training. I judged as well, kickboxing, karate, jiu-jitsu as well. In these 11 years, I swear, I have never seen Atif a person who is a black belt and has serious mental issues. I've seen black belt having depression, some sadness because of death and all, but I have never seen a person who is depressed or who is not disciplined in his life, as well as you see him in the gym. I really want to know what is this secret that is in the martial arts. Why all these black belts really does not get sick much, doesn't have serious mental issues. I see them always bouncing back from injuries like car accidents. I'm seeing black belts both. It's like they're having black belt in my life as well. I'm seeing like these black belts that are fighting in the gyms out if they're like having the same black belt in life. What is this kind of resilience that the black belts are having in life? It's really mind blowing, Master.
Yes, perfectly. Perfectly question. Why? Because when we start with some kind of martial arts, okay, they given us, the sport and giving us a healthy mentality, okay? Because if you don't sleep well, you're not gonna get the training, and then after day, it's gonna be tired so easy, so quickly.
Yes.
Okay, and then if you don't eat well, your body not handle the situation. You're not longer training.
So
Okay.
it disciplines you to have a healthy living, to be able to do the training, which also contributes to your life.
Yes,
So
because
it's like a cycle together.
yes,
Yeah.
because when we doing sports, okay, we start to eating well, and then giving us the good lifestyle,
Yes.
and then for longer we can handle our healthy, our strength, our good mindset. Why? Because when you are training, and even more jiu-jitsu, because when you are there, some things coming over you and give you pressure, give you problems. You should to thinking fast to solve and take a look how to escape from that. And the life, the real life, it will be the same.
Same.
Because some issues, some problems start in front of us. Okay, so
A
you
bigger
get
opponent coming to hit you hard, and
Yeah, I
Yes.
mean,
you have
you
to deal
seen?
with it. Yeah.
Have you seen? So Atif was there, and you too. Okay, and then you remember, guys, some big guys trying to challenge me, but
Yes.
they don't know how much I know, how much the jiu-jitsu gave me the
And you
confidence
started
to
playing with them.
challenge myself with another ones.
Yes.
Okay, that's the kind, the confidence and support we bring for our private lives. And then after that, end of the day, we manage. Okay, I have some problem, I have some issue in front of me. Okay, what can I use? Which kind of technique I can use here? Or which kind of thoughts I can have to take now to solve that problem?
problem.
That's
Yeah.
kind of things make us healthy and happy. Why? I'm talking about happiness now because when you give so much power, strength, sweating, smiling during the training, your body feel the dopamine, all the hormones about the
The happiness
happiness.
hormones. Whoa.
Yes.
So, shall we give a message to everybody watching that if you're going through an issue, join a martial art class.
Perfect.
Try a martial
Try a
arts
martial art
Yes.
class. See what's suitable for you, if it's striking or if it's jiu-jitsu, and
Like,
go for
as
it.
you told you before,
Yeah.
I'm 47 years old, and then I'm not
you look
good
much
like.
younger. yes.
Yeah, if
Thank
you want to
you,
cut
thank
your
you
age
so
down,
much.
please join martial arts.
yes. Because it really has countless benefits. Master, if you excuse me to ask this question, one time you told me that
Please.
there was a player, he had no leg, and he was doing martial arts.
Yes.
I had an injury myself, and I thought that the injury will stop my martial art growth or training. And then you told me, Adnan, I know a guy who has no leg, and he was training martial arts. So, if a person having some sort of disability, maybe surgery, maybe fracture, can he still practice? And is
Yes,
it
for
safe as
sure.
well?
It's safe as well because, as I told you before, having no punch, having no kicks is just some type of grappling, and you can manage this situation doing the tap. Tap when you tap out means please stop. or you can manage, you combine with your partner. Why? Because I can't learn jiu-jitsu only by myself. I can do some drills, I can do some specific techniques, but how I improve my game with one partner. And then you combine with him, because we call the nickname from the martial arts, we call gentle art.
Gentle.
So, but why gentle? Because the tap means, oh man,
I
okay,
cannot do it anymore.
I can not do anymore. Or maybe if some specific movements after the surgery, or maybe some people, like as I told you, have no legs or maybe have no arms,
Yes.
you can combine the training, okay, and not keep you unable to do.
They
We
will
can do a lot
they
of
talk with
things.
their coach. They make an agreement like with the partner, and they try to make the best out of whatever they have.
And then improve from that.
Improve from that.
Because
Wow.
many people are scared to do, because they look by themselves and think, oh my God, if I have no leg, how can I do that? Okay, but you can adapt your movements to make the good
Yes,
training, to
exactly.
make the good sparring, to make the good techniques.
Wonderful.
So don't be afraid if you have any surgery, any issues in your physical. Okay, you can do. I suggest you to try, because after that, when you realize, okay, I have no arm, example, I have no arm, but I can do that kind of sport, for sure, you feel more happiness and confidence to challenge your issues, your problem in your life.
With regards to physical disabilities, you mentioned, I have seen you train certain students who have mental disabilities as well, who have some issues, and you have still trained them. And can you emphasize on those students, how it helps people with mental illnesses, how doing
Perfect,
jiu-jitsu is
How they
perfect.
like the before and the after with
yeah.
these people.
Perfect, perfect. Is Atif, I'm glad about your question. Why? Because this type of people, even more their parents, are so afraid to offer them to make sport with another
To
kids.
expose them to the other kids and
Out.
the dojo.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
because they just are afraid and concerned about his situation. Okay, but in the opposite side, it's so good. It's so good to parent bring them, because first of all, they will start socializing another kid, to socialize with people,
Make friends.
make
Talk.
friends, talking, jokings,
Yes.
okay? And from the physical part, they will start to build the coordination, they how to take decisions by themselves. Okay, and so I had one student, and then he's autist, 10 years old.
Autism. He has
Autism.
autism.
Yes, and he has 10. He's 10 years old
10 years
now.
old with
10 years
autism
old.
in your jiu-jitsu class.
Yes,
Yeah.
and he came from the first class without looking me, without looking my eyes. Okay, and then I start to build just the confidence between us, the relationship,
trust.
the trust. And then after 3 or maybe 4 classes, he starts to ask them, Father, when we have another training, please, I want to go every day.
Oh my God.
And then I can feel that, the emotion, the happiness from him. Why? Because when he realize, okay, I can do as a normal people, okay, have no challenge in my life. I have some kind of a mental issue, but I know I can do. I believe in myself. And then he starts to be a normal, us most normal people now.
So it's not only a serious sport, it's also fun. So people and kids can go
Can
in
enjoy
and enjoy this
and
sport
learning.
and
It's
learn.
like
Joy
it's
and
like
learning.
a place to learn and grow. Really,
Yeah.
It's not
Yes.
small. It's something higher than sport.
Yes, because almost people looking for us, fighters, aggressive people.
Yeah, knockouts, submissions,
Yes, some people
fractures.
when I am on street, they look at me or look at my ears, because we have
Cauliflower ears.
cauliflower ears, and I felt that from their eyes, from their attitude, they felt some afraid to talk.
Yeah.
But when you know me, when you know fighters, almost of us, guys, almost of us, I even can tell you 99% are a kind people, are a good people, because we know what we
Humble.
can do.
It's
Humble.
called gentle monsters. That's
Yes,
the word.
The
because
gentle monsters.
because we know
Yes.
we are as a fighter, we know what we can do against one normal people
Yes.
having any knowledge about fight.
Amazing.
So it's not fair things.
Yes.
So after that, we can manage the friendship, the relationship, and then be kind with people. That's why our gyms around the world, it's so busy. It's growing,
growing
growing,
so much,
growing
yeah.
every day. Because people now in these days, they realize, okay, I'm even have to be aggressive to join the training, to join the martial arts. I can be a normal people there and learning how to defend myself. That's the main point about martial arts, giving us confidence to live in happiness in our lives.
And how long would it take someone to be able to defend themselves?
Like somehow
Oh,
good, not black belt,
not
Yeah,
black
but let's
belt,
say,
but good enough.
good
yeah,
enough
Good
to
enough.
protect himself, his family, his kids,
herself as well.
Yes.
in some
For
certain
females as
situations
well.
that we all
Yeah.
know.
To be true,
Yes.
okay, minimum. But the people should to make effort,
And
okay,
consistency.
consistency to be able to defend himself and maybe his family,
Yep.
okay. But starting around 3 months, between
months.
3 months and 6 months is the good timing to how to knows how to move yourself, how to knows how to get the coordination and connection between the techniques.
Yeah, from your
And
mind and body.
yes, and the confidence to apply. Because sometimes when we are on the street, thanks God not here in Dubai, not here in UAE,
UAE,
but
yeah.
some countries around the world,
Yes.
it's so violent.
There's a lot of crimes.
There's a lot of crime,
Yes.
okay? So you thinking twice if you want to do something on the street or not. So you should be able to protect yourself because we never know when some problem facing us.
Maybe sometimes just opening the car and maybe somebody will come
Yes.
Yeah.
to rob you. Yeah.
To rob you and do something and you get scared. Okay, what I'm doing next?
Oh.
If you have no chance against someone with gun, the jiu-jitsu give you confidence to be calm. Why? Because when people are scared and nervous, some people maybe can shoot.
Yes. They can make
So-
some sudden action and
Yes.
can
So
end their life.
from the martial arts training, you can manage your problem in front of you, and then you can decide, okay, which chance I have to protect or do something. So in Brazil, it happened to me with me before. Somebody come to rob my bike, and then I keep so calm, and then I told to the robber, please come down, man, come down. Take if you want to take, but leave me here, leave me alone. Just take and go. So I manage myself to be calm, but in my heart, I say,
Yes.
"Ross,"
That's where the discipline
because
kicks
not
in.
the
Yeah.
good situation. You see one gun in front of you.
Yeah.
Really, it's
I
not a
believe
good
giving
situation.
him the materialistic thing, it's the safest thing.
Yes, and thanks God I did 3, 4, 5 times more. But I'm here to do. But imagine if I try to show him I'm a fighter, I'm a big monster, and then I
Bullet.
can catch you.
Bullet. That's
Bullet.
it. Done.
That's it. So that's amazing kinds of things the martial art can give in us. For the kids, youngets, adults, women, men's, if somebody has some physical disabilities or maybe mental,
Yes.
okay, we can support, Jiu-Jitsu can support us to build a good life. That's the goal point for me. And from the example, my son followed me. And now, as you told, my son's look as a father, as
teacher.
a son.
He's a
Now,
teacher as well.
Yes,
Yes.
and now he starts to teach me because I come from the
Old
old
school.
jiu-jitsu, old school.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's the new school.
And then from the new school, but we combine what I have the best, I can share with him, and also what he can have the best, he can show me. And then Chief was joining with us once a big seminar, and maybe he can tell me something about. How's your
Impression.
feeling about your impression about
How's
his seminar?
Seminar is really good.
how's his son teaching?
He's got the modern way of thinking
Uh-huh.
because jiu-jitsu, as per coach, is consistency, but also there are things outside the mat. And this is your diet, your sleep, what you intake, what your output, because whatever you put into your body, it's going to come out on the mat.
Yes.
Have flat on the
yes,
mat.
yes, yes.
Exactly.
So,
Flat on the mat.
as per
Nice.
coach is mentioning, his son's quite fit. Like maybe if
Abs and all,
if
bro.
if you think coach looks like really young, like he looks like a teenager.
Oh my god.
He looks like a teenager.
You raised him well.
Yeah.
But I think he's like the modern school, the mentality, more hybrid, more active. You're like old school, strict, 1, 2, 3, 4 steps.
It's a mixture of both. So when you go for a seminar like that, you get a balance of both worlds, like old and new. So
Amazing mix.
whoever is coming for the seminar pulls and learns a lot.
A lot.
A lot of things to learn. Because what coach brings to the plate and what he brings to the plate,
It's different.
it's quite different.
And I'm sure it's a wonderful mix.
And it's
wonderful
it's
mix.
wonderful to
Wonderful
learn
mix.
and be there. And for me, and as coach even has pushed this question to me, I would mention jiu-jitsu for me has changed my outlook on life. I've been training for a year now. I'm still on my white belt, 4 stripes, but I'm improving.
Yes.
I'm learning. I'm getting there.
Yeah.
Under the guidance of Master Ricardo, I've been doing it for a year. And as a person, I have changed. And he's seen me from the first day I've entered to the gym to maybe yesterday night.
Yeah.
I have changed as a person, being more confident with certain situations where I was probably really scared about things. I would run away from challenges. I would think problems in life were too big, but they aren't. It's about being consistent, keeping a timetable, and living your life just like how you do it on the mat. You will be put into really bad situations, but they're not that big as much as you think. In your head, you can make them look small and you can get out of it.
it's all
You
about
just
how you
need a
think about it.
small gap
Yeah.
and you can scoop through. So it's changed the outlook of things. My fitness levels have changed. My attitude towards people have changed. I've been much calmer. I don't get agitated so fast.
He deserves to be under higher belt. Okay.
Give him the blue
I
belt
will
right
do
now.
this.
Just kidding.
I
Give
will
him the
do
blue
this.
belt. He learned, coach.
I'm just learning from the best. I'm just learning from the
deserves.
best.
He really deserves.
This, I think, was long coming. I believe you would want to be on this podcast with us. I have 2 questions. And one of them is, what is the major difference between in jiu-jitsu with gi and no gi? Why is it that certain people or certain set of crowd goes for gi and certain goes for no gi? There's like likes and dislikes for people.
I
But your
understand.
personal opinion?
My personal opinion is the main difference is jiu-jitsu, you should to wearing a proper clothes. We call gi, okay? And then you should to use that to training because the gi, the proper clothes, give you a lot of opportunity, a lot of techniques, okay? But it's some kind of grappling, how to hold someone, okay? And no gi come to the name. Gi to the jiu-jitsu and no gi without gi.
All right.
Just shorts and one t-shirt, it's enough to try to start to training. But you should know more technical to grab on the body because when we are rolling without gi, it's so fast, it's so
Slippery.
it's slippery,
Yeah.
okay? And then you should know the technique before you start.
And
You should training more and harder.
no
to-
gi is used more on the streets?
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, for sure, for sure.
I
Because
love
we
it
have
more,
no
actually.
gi, yeah, because we have no gi during the street in the normal days. Okay, so it's much easy to apply in the realistic things.
All right. And the last question for me, for you, is there are many trainers coming from all around the world. And is there any kind words or any suggestions and tips you would like to give them who are approaching or coming into UAE to teach them
They're starting
martial art
their career
techniques?
here.
Yes, for
Teachers.
sure, for sure. First of all, think seriously about the martial arts because when you are teaching people, okay, some almost of them is gonna trust on you, is gonna follow your words. So be ready to teaching people, to helping people. That's the first thing. After that, I can tell them or advise them try to study English because if some people does
Doesn't know.
understand
Yeah.
you, it's be hard to live here. Okay, and after that, try to search some information about the Arabic culture because it's not easy. Some things here is really new. So the first time when I join with you guys and I eat from my hand, I look in the first time, in the first shot, I look some weird.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
after I understood, okay, just the
That's the
normal
culture,
thing.
yes.
It's that's the culture. And when some people sharing food with you and the Arabic culture, I mean, okay, now I understood. They likes me.
Yeah.
They like to stay with me. And then they sharing this moment with me. So just try to study a little bit about the culture, study a little more. No, study much more English because here the English then how
Is
to
used more.
connect,
So common, yeah.
how to connect people, and then be sure about what you want because teaching people is not a easy thing. Okay, so study as much you can, improve how much you can, develop as much you can, and the world is yours.
Yes.
All right.
It's the opportunity. Master Ricardo, I will ask you our signature question. In brief words, how do you think that a person can become wiser in this life? Wiser in all the aspects, and how he can improve himself? It's a broad question. I want to hear the magic out of your mouth. Yes.
Thank you. I did not to trust in me, trust in my work,
I do.
and then
do.
I can tell you honestly, okay, martial arts giving us confidence and happiness. So everything what you choose to do in life, try to be the best what you can. That's the truth. That's the secret. Okay, that's the secret. And then after you can manage it wherever you like. But the first of all thing is try to be the best what you are doing in your life. That's the main point for me.
I think the point here is be the best version of yourself.
Yeah.
And every day when you get up in the morning, be 1% better than what you were
Try
yesterday.
to do it at the best as you can.
Yes.
And-
And keep doing and keep
That's
improving.
amazing. Thank you so much, Master
Thank you
Ricardo.
too. Thank you
Appreciation
too.
for your time. Thank you, Atif.
Thank you.
I am glad to
Thank
be
you,
here
everyone.
with you
And
guys.
that was Master Ricardo from Brazil, here in Dubai. Appreciation for your watching. Appreciation for you.
For the viewers.
Appreciation for your time. Bless you, everyone, and thank you. Thank you, Master.
Thank
Alright.
you.
Just-
Appreciate.
Just 10
appreciate.
seconds, we